So, I was curious the other day and found this online. McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers in one single day. That's 195 million burgers a month. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't see cows lined up around every corner waiting to be turned into patties. I mean, seriously, do the math. Even if you stretched one cow into a bunch of burgers, you're still talking millions of cows just to keep up. Every day. So I started asking myself, where are all these cows coming from?
Slaughterhouses, and those are pounds and pounds and pounds of meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular things, sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch. And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it. So that's your problem.
Aid has arrived in this country. The Agriculture Department just approved 2 California companies to sell chicken grown in steel tanks using cells that come from an animal egg or a special bank of stored cells.
YouTube. What is up, man? It's your boy, I'm him, Giovanni, and this is another episode of My Thoughts, My Opinions, powered by Smoking Politic with me. Honorably refreshing for the world, Craig, the world. We are yet again blessed with another 24 hours, so use yours wisely and accordingly. Whatever you're going through, not trying to shit on it, but just understand you've been through worse, you overcame that, and as you're listening to this, there's a lot of people all over the world going through way worse right now. So with that being said, there shouldn't be anybody hating on any man, woman, or child. Because why? We are blessed yet again with another 24 hours. So use yours wisely and accordingly. And if you're on the fence of subscribing and hitting that bell on my channel, it's okay. Check out my playlist. You can see my earlier content. And you can see that I'm still pushing the same narrative. And that's positivity and giving belt to ass to the effort. Now, I had to do my due diligence on this. I'm bringing to you guys a little bit late. You're probably seeing it. It's already nighttime in the East Coast. It's dark. Why by the time you're watching this? So I had to do my due diligence. And earlier it was raining. I usually do these in the morning. It was raining and it got hot. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do it later and then drop it later. So I apologize for that. So as you guys seen the intro, yeah. 6.5 million burgers a day is being sold by McDonald's. 6.5 million. Let me say that again. 6.5 million burgers a day is being sold by McDonald's. That's 195 million burgers a month. Let me say that again. 6.5 million burgers a day is being sold by McDonald's. That's 195 million burgers a month. There are no cow farms that big to provide all the beef. Can't say, you can't even say imported beef either, because the numbers just don't add up. Just check the numbers from imported beef that's shipped to the Americas, and do the numbers with 6.5 million burgers sold a day by McDonald's and 195 million burgers a month. It don't add up. So with that being said, right, are we consuming human flesh? You know what I'm saying? This is some scary shit. You know what I'm saying? This right here, it's like, if you think about it, it's really mind-boggling. It's really like, dude, like, what are we consuming? Like, what are we consuming? 6.5 million burgers a day, 195 million burgers a month. Where is that beef coming from? We'll go back to that. You know, we got Bill Gates, buying over 200,000 acres of farmland. And we already know how Bill Gates gets down there. Look at what he was doing out there in them countries out there in Africa. He's a big Agenda 21 guy. Depopulation. For decades he's been screaming that the world's too overpopulated. all this, this. You know what I'm saying? He's buying up all these acres and farmland for what? Let's go. I did my notes last night. You know what I'm saying? We'll go back to Bill Gates, but let me just say this. Top scientists sound the alarm. Dead humans being pumped into U.S. food supply. That's a fact check by the People's Voice Community Food Supply. This was issued September 11th, 2024. Study finds human DNA in hot dogs. Study finds human DNA in hot dogs. Mind you, this was last year that they put this out, September 11th. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. A new study has found the presence of human DNA in other meats, not to mention the label in some U.S. pork, chicken, turkey, beef, and vegetarian hot dogs and sausages. Let me read that back. A new study has found the presence of human DNA and other meats not mentioned on the label in some U.S. pork, chicken, turkey, beef, and vegetarian vegetarian hot dogs and sausages. Presence of human DNA? Are you serious? Now it brings back to all these missing migrant kids since what, the Obama administration? And it makes me think, it'll have you go down a rabbit hole and think about all the conspiracies that's out there, all these hikers and campers that just go missing without a trace, never to be seen again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying people are finding them and they shipping them to a meat house and they grinding them up and sending them off to McDonald's, but it's like, it's real wicked if you start going down rabbit holes and thinking about other conspiracies that throughout the years we've been hearing about, right? So the information is out there. It's right in your face. All we have to do is go search and do the research. But I feel like they're so in your face now, more than ever. People don't notice because inflation, they make it impossible to live. They make it impossible to survive. Rent is sky high. Food is sky high. So people are not paying attention to what's being done in front of their faces. Then they distract us with sports, celebrity drama, gossip, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the information is out there. Now, Clear Food part of Clear Food Labs analyzed 345 individual hot dogs and sausages from 75 different brands at 10 food retailers. I'm sorry, I can't even read my own handwriting. The findings showed that 14.4% of hot dogs were problematic in some way. Problems included the presence of ingredients not on the label. Again, presence of human DNA that they're finding supposedly in our food. Shit is crazy. I don't understand. It's I don't know, man. I just thought, the link to get to the person anonymous. Shout out to the people anonymous. They go more in depth. The link to that is gonna be in the comment section pinned. You guys can check that out. Obviously, they do a lot better job of elaborating and going more in depth. But I just thought I would just, give a little bit of facts that I did some research on. I'm sorry I couldn't read my handwriting. But yeah, man. We gotta I'm not gonna eat McDonald's anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this shit makes me think about, like, I don't even want to fucking eat. You know what I mean? They're literally boasting about making artificial meat, chicken, all that stuff, man. Just find it. You'll see it all out there on YouTube. There's people with legit food and they're bending it. They could bend. I didn't know you could bend watermelon, bend bananas, apples. You know what I mean? Shit, wow, man. And it's only in America. Look at the ingredients in the UK for their French fries, McDonald's French fries. You see it right there on the screen? Now look at our ingredients. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why our government hates us so much. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking nasty work and it's scary. You know what I mean? This has been another episode of My Thoughts, My Opinions, powered by Smoking Politics with me, man. Honorably refreshing for the world. The world, Craig, the world. Yeah, man, this is some scary shit, man. Like this episode right here really, this shit blew my high. I was already high, I was pumped, and if you guys notice, I don't have the same energy like I normally have when I do this segment, because this shit is some scary shit, bro. Like, there's a high possibility that the majority of us, the meat eaters that is, we've been, and vegetarians too, shit, we've been consuming human flesh. That's how it's looking. I'm not 100% certain, but I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Blessings.
If you really think about it, man, it always really been divided, especially when it come to us. You know, I'm just gonna speak the truth. You know what I mean? So, and then we don't help.
That's all I want you to do on here is speak your truth.
Exactly, bro. Smoking and politicking with Giovanni, boy. Yeah, man. But